Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to, last but not least, to the third presentation of today's webinar. My name is Pumpa, and I will show you the r-Biopharm's rapid testing methods for mycotoxins. First, a few words to myself. My name is Pumpa. I've studied biology, and I did my master's degree in biology. I'm the product manager for mycotoxins, and I'm in the company since 4 years. The first 2 years in the company I've spent in the field service and application team, and 1 year, the year before, I switched to the mycotoxin product manager. I was a junior product manager for automation. As you might know, there are well-known and lesser-known mycotoxins. For example, we have for the well-known mycotoxins, we will have the aflatoxins, we have ochratoxin, we have fumonisin, sialinone, DON, T2HE2, and for the lesser-known mycotoxins, for example, if you might heard of citrinine, patholine, and some else. Here we have a prognosis of the risk for mycotoxins worldwide. It shows the potential risk of mycotoxin contamination for different regions in the world. For example, for your region, the Middle East, we have a total risk of 41% of mycotoxins contamination. And the mycotoxins with the highest risk are sialinone and fumonisin with 61%. Major commodities associated with mycotoxins are corn, wheat, rice, barley, oats, rye, sorghum, and some others, but corn, wheat, rice, and barley cover like 90% of the world's cereal production. So these are really the main commodities we have in mycotoxins, mycotoxin testing. Yes, we have also some commodities. They are also associated with mycotoxins, but not as much as the ones I've mentioned before. We have like milk, and with a very big problem of aflatoxin M1. And we have the oil seeds. We have like tree nuts and fruits and dried fruits. We have coffee, tea, liqueurs, spices, and herbs, and all products. Where these raw materials are used in. For example, a few products over here, like baby food, like baby milk. We have beer, bread, wine, coffee, milk, spices, and some other foods. We as r-Biopharm are the mycotoxin experts on your side, and I would like to talk about today is something what we like to call the first line of defense. It's the rapid testing solutions. In first part, I will talk about the lateral flow testing strips. With a focus on the unique smartphone-based evaluation technology, the Reader Smart app. And in the second part of is about our Reader Screen Fast ELISA test kits. I will also say a few words about the automation possibilities. And last but not least, a few words about quality assurance program of the Trilogy Analytical Lab, which is also a partner of the r-Biopharm group. So first, we want to head for the Reader Quick Lateral Flow solutions for mycotoxin detection in food and feed. We started almost 16 years ago with the first aflatoxin lateral flow test strip appearing on the market in 2005. Since then, lateral flow testing has grown fast and things have evolved since then, from qualitative to quantitative testings right now with benchtop and mobile readers like we have in the Smart app. Like a quick overview for our lateral flow solutions from r-Biopharm. We have these products with an aqueous extraction buffer, the Reader Quick aflatoxin, the Quick DON test, the Quick fumonisin test, and the Quick T2HE2 test system. And we have 2 test systems with ethanol methanol extraction, so with a solvent-based extraction buffer. It's the another Reader Quick aflatoxin test system and a Reader Quick sialinone test system. We will also have Reader Quick ochratoxin test system with an aqueous extraction This will come in the beginning of the next year, end of this year. So the main goals of the quick mycotoxin test kits are like short testing times, very short testing times. We have quantitative results. We have easy to perform tests, and they are like the optimal tool for on-site testing of raw materials. And with our innovative test reading with our smartphone and with the smartphone and the Reader Smart app, yeah, you have a very state-of-the-art digital flow reader in your hands. A little more detailed product focus on the quick tests. So the quick tests are in general single sample testing solution for small sample numbers. They are ideal tool, as I said, for on-site testing. It's optimal for screening raw materials, for example, incoming goods controls or harbors or mills or customers like that. They have incubation times from 3 to 5 minutes. So as I said, we are very fast, and in that time we can generate a quantitative result with the minimal training on these test kits, as you can see later. And we also need a minimal equipment to perform these tests. And with our Reader Quick mycotoxin tests, we meet most regulatory or all regulatory limits in many countries in the world. They are all, we meet the limits for the EU regulation and for most in the world, as I said. Every lot is optimized by using Methodology, naturally contaminated reference materials, and we generate for every lot a specific standard curve for the best possible results. And as I told before, we have the unique innovative evaluation with our smartphone or with a smartphone and the Reader Smart app, as you can see on the next slides. For example, we have the Reader Quick Don RQS. I've brought you the example for the Don quick test. As you see, it's like very easy. You have 3 steps until you put on the sample on the strip and let the test roll. We have to put 5 grams of a ground and homogenized sample in a tube, mix it with 25 milliliters of deionized or distillated water. You have to shake it 30 seconds. You have to put it in a centrifuge or filtrate it. You take 100 microliters of the particle-free supernatant, mix it with mobile solvent, mix it thoroughly, and put it directly on the strip. 3 minutes later, you have your results with your Smart app or the RQS reader. Now I have prepared a short video how we use this test kit. In this video, we use the Methodology read sample with a 0.5 ppm Don contamination. Yeah, have fun with the video.
Today we'd like to show you the Reader Quick Don RQS Echo from r-Biopharm, give you a short introduction of the test kit components, but also introduce you to on how to perform the test and how to do the sample extraction, etc. First of all, let's take a look at the kit itself. So the kit comes in a box, and you will see the special seal in front. When you receive this test kit, the seal should not be broken. In this case, it already has been, and that will just ensure that nobody has tampered with the kit. So let's take a look at what's inside. So first off, you'll find the quality assurance certificate in the box for the specific lot. And it will also come with the QR code for the Reader Smart app to basically upload the lot criteria into the phone. You will then find the quick starter guide to the test kit, which will basically explain to you how you can do the sample preparation and also do the analysis of the test using the Reader Smart app. The kit also comes with a more detailed instruction for use in German and in English. What we have next is the Reader Smart app cover. You will need this cover strip to basically do an analysis with the Smart app. So what you'll basically do in the end is you will place the cover onto the test strip. What we then have is the mobile solvent, one of the reagents that you will also be using when performing the test. And last but not least, the actual test strips itself. And now we'd like to show you how to basically perform the test, and we'll be doing a DON analysis for you. Okay, so now that we've shown you the components of the test kit, we'll swap over to my colleague Kai Pumpa, the product manager for Mycotoxins, and he'll let you know what we will need in order to perform the test kit. So Kai, what do you have here for us?
Hello. So what we'll have here, we have the mobile solvent, what James always told in the video before. It's necessary to run the test properly on the test strips. We have water, just basically deionized water for extraction of our samples. We have like different pipette tips. We have a glass pipette. This is not necessary in order to perform the test itself. It just helps us today to get 25 milliliters of the water on the sample. We have two different types of pipettes. We have the AccuJet for the glass pipette. We have the Reader Smart app. Over here we have the QuickGet over there, the test strips, the strip cover, a timer, and of course a centrifuge. The centrifuge helps us today to speed everything a little bit up. You can also filtrate the samples or allow 5 minutes to settle. So yeah, that's it.
Okay.
See you later on performing the test.
Perfect, then let's get started.
As a first step, we want to extract our samples. So I have 5 milligrams of a wheat sample from Methodologies in here. I have my deionized water over there, and I have to put 25 milliliters of the water onto my sample. So, after putting the water on the sample, I have to shake the sample for 30 seconds. But before, I need to solve everything in the liquid. So now I can shake it for 30 seconds. So as second step, I will take my extracted sample and put around about 1 milliliter in one of these Eppendorf tubes. I do it 2 times. For the test I need just one, but to put a Terra on the centrifuge I will do like 2 samples. Close them. Open the centrifuge, storing the samples in, and start 1 minute of centrifuging time.
Okay, Kai, so while this is going, we do not necessarily need the centrifuge, right?
No, you do not necessarily need it. You can also filtrate the sample, or you can sediment it, allow to settle it for 5 minutes. The point is that we are quite faster when we use the centrifuge, and we get a better supernatant to put on the strip. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why we use it.
Great, but it wouldn't be necessary. This is basically just to speed it up. But as you can see, a small table centrifuge will do nicely for this.
Yes. I can go on for the next steps if you like to. So after centrifuging, I will put the particle-free supernatant. We'll mix it in another Eppendorf tube with 500 microliters of the mobile solvent over there. I will mix it again, have my dilution wand, and put a dilution wand directly on the strip. And these are the next steps.
Okay, and here we go.
So I will stop this. Okay, after centrifuging and open the centrifuge, put out one of these samples. As you can see, it's a clear particle-free supernatant, and we have particles over there.
So that's also how it should look like after running it through a filter or letting it sediment. Okay.
It could be a little more particles in the solvent, in the mobile solvent, in the particle-free supernatant. But as clearer it is, the better is it for the test.
Okay.
Performance. So I will wait for that. I will take the mobile solvent, 500 microliters, put it in an extra tube. And afterwards, I will take my other pipette and will bring 100 microliters of my particle-free supernatant on the mobile solvent in the end of tube. Put it in, giving a little bit like a shaking to mix everything up. I take my strip out of the cover. In the lab you can put a name over there and a date if you like to. For this presentation we skip this part. So I have my sample over there. I'll take the pipette again, take 100 microliters of the sample.
And apply it there where it says sample, right?
And apply it there where it says sample. You're 100% right. And then we start the clock. 3 minutes of incubation time, and see you in 3 minutes. So the timer is ringing. Our 3 minutes incubation time is done. So I have the strip in here. We have the clear test line and a more clear control line over there. We have the app cover. I put on the app cover on the strip. I take my Reader Smart app over there with a 0.5 DON sample as a sample name. Just press start. It switches to the camera. I need to take a second for the focus and make my picture. And seconds later I have my result. It's a 0.55 ppm found of DON found in the sample, so it's quite perfect for 0.5 DON sample. And this is how you perform a DON test with the ReaderQuick DON r-Biopharm Eco.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Kai.
You're welcome.
Yeah, hello again. I hope you enjoyed the video of the product presentation of the ReaderQuick DON test kit. Now I want to head for the fast ELISA test kits. The fast ELISA test kits are pretty much an enzyme-linked immunoassay. They have antibody based technology, and they give you like quantitative results. They are suitable for large numbers of samples. We have a broad range of matrices available for these test kits, and they can be used in basic and mid-sized labs with photometers. The advantages for these test kits are they are very easy to use and in line with the latest EU legislations. They have a right product range with various parameters, and we have a good correlation with reference methods. To get a closer product focus on the reader screen fast ELISA test kits, I want to show the key benefits. The test kits are pretty fast. We have the results not more than 30 minutes, including the sample preparation. They are very easy to handle and to perform, and the sample preparation is easy as well. The test kits are very reliable. We have very regular quality controls of every batch during the shelf life of each batch. We have quantitative results. Every test comes with its own specific standard curve, and we are also very experienced as the r-Biopharm group has already like many years of experience in testing ELISA test kits. So what kind of customers are happy with our fast ELISA test kits? So the fast ELISA test kits are suitable for all customers with a basically equipped lab, and for all customers who need a cost-effective and quantitative mycotoxin screening method. It's suitable for customers who need a very flexible. We are very flexible with sample numbers, from testing a few samples to higher sample throughput. And here's a short overview about the product portfolio for the fast ELISAs. As you might see, we have a very broad range of parameters in here, and yeah, and the incubation times for all these parameters are pretty fast. So 15 minutes incubation time is for an ELISA very, very fast. Now I want to head for the next topic, for the first topic of our automation part. It's the Reader Smart App. It's a mobile and smart lateral flow test reader. It's compatible with all our quantitative reader quick RQS test systems. And yeah, I want to show you the benefits of this technology. So why use a smartphone technology? So a customer once said the best thing is the connectivity. So as a central QC manager, you can have real-time data from the field for mycotoxins and manage more efficiently. For example, you are with the smartphone-based technology, you are very, very flexible. You can measure your test kits anywhere in the world where you like and send them over via email or the results via email to your partners everywhere in the world or in the country. And you have the very, very high connectivity and flexibility compared with a very high standard of quality. So this is what it looks like in the end. You have the test strip down here. You put the cover on it, and you hold the smartphone above the test strip. Take a picture, and in the end, the result report looks like that. It's a screenshot from a smartphone. You have at first place you have the result in here. You have the picture of the test strip evaluation. You have the timestamp with the time and the date. You have the sample ID. You have an operator in there. You have the product name. You have the product code and a lot code. So once you gain the results, you can export the results by cellular network, for example, via SIM card. You can export the results via Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, and you can export them as an HTML file via email, as a CSV file via email or via Bluetooth. And you can print the results in every mobile printer or Wi-Fi printer or Bluetooth printer you can purchase in the market. I've also want to show you the Reader Absorbent 69 plate reader. This is a Mycotoxin plate reader. It's very fast, unique, and reliable Mycotoxin plate reader. It has the size of a Mycotoxin plate, more or less. It comes with an LED, very innovative LED technology, and it's compatible with all our reader screen test kits. Yeah, it's a very quick reader. We can read one plate in less than 4 seconds. And it's a very robust system. Where we also wanted to take the focus on is that it's very portable. You can also use a laptop as a power supply. It comes only with an USB cable as power supply, so you can put a laptop on it, or we also run it with a power bank. So you are very flexible as well. Yeah, last but not least, I want to put a few words on the quality assurance with Trilogy natural contaminated commodities or materials. We are finally grounded and homogenized naturally contaminated samples. You can buy from Trilogy. Trilogy is, as I told before, it's a partner of the r-Biopharm group, and these matrices or these materials, these quality control materials, can help you to support your quality control process. And they are suitable for trainings, validations, calibration, and yeah, as I said, quality assurance in general. Yeah, thank you very much for your attention. I hope you enjoyed today's webinar. Yeah, take care, stay safe, and I wish you all the best. Bye-bye.